Hi Math 20s. This video is an introduction to the Chapter 2 Trigonometry unit. This is mostly stuff out of your previous years of math, but important stuff nonetheless. So a couple reminders. A straight angle, a straight line is 180 degrees. Some vocabulary there too. Acute is an angle that's under 90. Obtuse is an angle that's greater than 90. An angle that is 90 right on the dot is called a right angle. And one that you may or may not have heard of before, a reflex angle, is an angle that's between 180 and 360 degrees. Remember, rotating all the way around a circle is 360 degrees. If two angles add up to 90, we call them complementary angles, but they add up to a right angle between the two of them. And if two add up to 180, add up to a straight line, we call them supplementary, but most important that that's 180 degrees. Now in Math 10, you also got into what a lot of people remember as SOHCAHTOA, but if I set up a right triangle here, right triangle trigonometry has a hypotenuse, because the hypotenuse is always across from the 90-degree angle. And then depending on what I decide to call theta here, that's what this funny little circle with a line through it, I've just decided to name that angle theta. That means the angle across from it is opposite, and the one touching it or right beside it is adjacent. So the SOHCAHTOA memory device is just to remind you that sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is opposite over adjacent. So we will continue to use that stuff. It continues to be true. If anything, Math 20 and Math 30 just extend your knowledge of trig. They don't contradict anything that you already learned before, which would also include, I suppose I should mention, Pythagoras' theorem, which again is only for right angle triangles, and it says that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Which side I label A and B doesn't matter, but C has to be the longest side. It has to be the hypotenuse. So when you're solving for one of these missing sides, make sure if you use a squared plus b squared equals c squared, that you set it up with the hypotenuse as C.